get business credit for your business is what I'm going to be talking about today. Hello, everyone. I am Trina Boyd. If this is your first time watching, I'm the founder of Women in Power, which is a nonprofit organization that helps women in business. We do several things such as helping women start, scale, help women win grants for their business, help women get business credit, and also help them succeed in government contracting. So before I get into this, I do want to say that and invite you out to my book lunch that is happening in July. I finally got a month down pat. So it's going to be in July. I don't have a date yet. I also want to give you all a save the date for September the 14th. I will be hosting our annual Women in Power brunch. So it's going to be in Dallas, Texas. So make sure you save the date and get ready for that. And that's all I have for you for the beginning of the video. Now I want to kind of get into um, how can you get business credit for your business. All right, so anytime that I am teaching on business credit, I always ask that particular business owner, what do you need business credit for, right? Because I think a lot of people may just want to get business credit just to have it and not knowing what they need it for. Every small business is going to be different. So you may need to get business credit for a car. That's a different process. You may need to get business credit for an apartment, like an Airbnb apartment. That's a different process. So depending on what it is that you need the business credit for will depend on what process you take. I would say every plan is strategically different. So the first thing I would ask is, what would you need it for? So if you want to comment what you would need business credit for in the comments, that will be great. So I do want to say that a lot of people get business credit for real estate. So one of the things that in our state of North Carolina, we have it to where once you pay off the taxes, the house is yours. And a lot of times, depending on where you are bidding on those houses, it's like a silent auction, so to speak. But depending on where you are bidding on the house or the land will depend on the price, right? So I have seen, and I was just so mad at myself when I saw this. I think it was a house for like under $1,000 that sold for tax. They paid the taxes off and then it was their home. So once, if it's under 1,000, you can definitely get a business credit card for anywhere from 10,000 to 25,000. I have helped women do this already. Several women do this. And I'm currently in the process of helping my members of Women at Power get approved for business credit, right? So one of the members of Women at Power, she is into investing. And so one of the things I have gave her was a strategy on how she can swipe her card in order to secure land for her business. So because we are a tax deed state, you may want to Google tax deed state because it's not complicated, but it basically means that once you pay off the taxes, the house is yours. Um, but basically, she is looking into getting and bidding on land and property in this smaller town to have lower competition. But how is she going to pay for the land or the house? So once she get approved for her business credit card, guess what she can do now? She can swipe her card for the land, or another strategy that you all may not know if you're in a tax deed state, you can actually hold the property. So in North Carolina, you don't have to pay the taxes off right away. So all you have to do is, in North Carolina, you can hold the property, right? You can hold it for 25 days and make sure you basically, so let's just say you buy the house or buy the land for $1,000, right? But you know a buyer who wants it for 10,000 or 20,000. They can wire you the money for the 20,000. Now you have the 1,000 to pay that off, to pay the land off or the house, and you just made $19,000 or $24,000, however you sold it for. and just transfer over the deed over to that person. So that's a strategy. Give me just a moment. That's a strategy in itself. So I just want to say that. So depending on if you are an investor, you can do that. So if you're trying to get an Airbnb, I'm just throwing out businesses. So I don't really know what you need it for until I look at the comments. But if you're trying to get a corporate apartment, that should be fairly easy to do, depending on, what you're trying to do. But a lot of people just don't know how to do it. And I also, one of the major things to getting business credit and why people get denied for business credit is because they're not properly structured in their business. So the most important part of getting approved for business credit is being properly structured. So that's so important. I also have a video on, I talk about how to get approved for business credit and the steps to getting business credit as well. All right. With that being said, I would like to know what you would need business credit for. Another thing I want to say is that um, you want to find out what the qualifications are for that business or corporation before you go in and purchase a car, before you go in and purchase a home, before you go in and purchase an apartment or get an apartment or purchase whatever it is that you're doing. You want to go in beforehand. See, this is the thing. People don't always do this, but this is a good strategy. So, like, for example, if it's a certain car that me and my husband want, right, and we want to put it in our business name, what we do, we will call the finance person, but we do have a relationship with them because we have bought several cars from this particular dealership. But you can do the same. You don't have to have a relationship. All you have to do is to get transferred to the finance person and ask them, what exactly do you need in order to get this vehicle in your business name? So that's all. That's all you have to do. So one of the things I do want to say is, if you're getting it in your business name, you still have to be the personal guarantor on the vehicle, right? But it's not showing up on your personal credit, but you are the personal guarantor. So if you want to watch a video, I give you the steps on my TikTok. I remember because that video is still like going viral. People are commenting on it, but it's how to get a car in your business name. So if you go to my TikTok, which is Women Empower Inc., you will see where it's a short video on steps to getting business credit and getting a car in your business name. So yeah, so that's the second step. First step is properly structuring your business. If you're trying to get a car, making sure you call the finance department to see exactly what they are requiring before you go in and buy that vehicle. I would even say, like, if you are an independent contractor, if you're properly structured your business, you can get approved for a car in your business name. A lot of people don't, like, if you have like side income, a lot of people don't know how to utilize that income and just say, hey, I want this vehicle in my business name. Right? Even if you are an independent contractor, you want to properly structure your business. One of the things I offer with Women in Power is I offer business a full business credit course step by step. So one of the things I have learned with women, sometimes you just have to break it down. Like, you have to break it down for them and say, hey, I can give you all the information in one setting, but now it's like, okay, what do I do first? And I do give you the step by step on what to do first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. And that's what I offer with my membership. So I highly encourage you to apply for membership. We are a national networking community. But most important, we give you information that's going to help grow your business, scale your business, start. And we do this every single month. So not only will you have access to the business credit course, but now you can come into the meetings and say, hey, what do I do next? Or how do I, whatever it is, So if your goal is to get business credit, like I said, I have helped several women do this. Like I said, one of the young ladies, she's still a member now. So this thing she's been a member for a very long time. I can't even remember how long she's been a member. But she came on and spoke with the women and let them know, hey, I got approved for I think it was like $50,000 worth of business credit. So if she can do it, you can do it. You just really just have to follow the steps. And I come against the spirit of fear because I know fear can kind of stop people, but I rebuke and bind the spirit of fear in Jesus' name. And I decree and declare that you will go forth in what God has called you to do as it pertains to your business or your nonprofit. I do want to say I have gotten approved for business credit in my nonprofit name. At one point, Amazon had it to where you can get a $5,000 credit line for your business EIN only. So I don't know because I was telling people, I like to tell people stuff and maybe they messed it up. I don't know, but you can't do EIN number only anymore. This was a long time ago. I think this was like over 7 years ago when this happened. But it was EIN number only, y'all. I got approved for $5,000 for my business, for my nonprofit. So you not only you can do it for your business, I do want to say that you can do it for your nonprofit. Also, I want to say that if you enjoyed this information, make sure you subscribe to my channel for more information. I will be talking about this week, I will be talking about business credit. So if you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe and also make sure do not forget to comment why you need business credit. All right. Thank you all for watching. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day or a great rest of your morning.